Ah, genius. Something I've been hearing frequently for some years now. Now, it initially started with people related in philosophy, such as someone like Socrates or Descartes. Then we transitioned into people related to science, such as someone like Isaac Newton or Albert Einstein, or even business aspects as well, such as people like Warren Buffett or Steve Jobs. And recently, this guy named Sam Bankman. Over the last decade and some change, the idea of genius has changed tremendously. It is now inclusion of athletes, artists, and entertainers, which are basically entertainers, but y'all know what I'm trying to say. But what is the metric of a genius? Like, what qualifies you to be a genius? The definition of a genius is a person exceptionally intelligent or creative, either generally or in some particular respect. You got many saying Kanye is a genius, or Jay, or even now people recognizing content creators like Mr. Beast, Beluga, Wizard Liz, or Speed. But is this really a sign of being a genius? Like, how can we separate the idea of someone being a genius or just having a solid understanding of something? Like, what goes on in people's minds when they hear genius? Are we basing this purely off unique intelligence or an immense creative capacity? But even then, should this determine what a genius actually is? Because when I hear genius, I automatically think, oh, this person is perfect. This person is not flawed at all. But that can't be correct because that's just not the reality we live in. When I think of someone like Albert Einstein, I don't automatically go to the idea that, oh my gosh, this guy's an absolute genius. Yes, he is known for his enhanced comprehension of mathematical patterns and difficult ways of thought that is unlikely to the average human being. But shouldn't there be a broader picture to that? And I know that's hard to comprehend knowing what he is known for what I just said. But that can't be the only criteria. Over the past 10 years or so, we've been hearing constantly from left to right how Kanye is a genius. But can that really be accurate? I'm sure he has a unique perspective for the art and music, shoot, art in general. But should that really be the sole reason he is labeled a quote-unquote genius? At the end of the day, he's just a man that makes great music and art that resonates with the masses. Content creators like the Mr. Beast, ISO Speeds, Belugas, and Wizard Liz, and etc. have been considered to be a genius within the confines of YouTube. But can it just be that they study their craft immensely? Or is it just purely something to do with some sort of luck, like a tad bit of luck, and or great understanding of the space? But then this would have people to raise the question the meaning of the IQ test. But I would respond to you saying that the IQ test is nothing but a measure of pattern recognition, your ability to comprehend difficult problem sets in a fair amount of time. Like, just because you have a high IQ does not mean you are by any means a genius. You are just really efficient in pattern recognition. Saying you're a genius because of a high IQ test is like a college grad saying just because he or her got his or her piece of paper, that automatically makes them smarter or better than others. Like, if we are just throwing the label genius at anyone, you should at least factor other aspects of life besides the skill that made them this in the first place. And to be honest, I couldn't even tell you what other aspects others could choose. I'm not saying there's no such thing as a quote-unquote genius, but the idea of a genius can't be one-dimensional. There's so much mystery to life to just label someone a genius of some sort. Because at the end of the day, everyone is always a student of the game. No matter the age, we all in this life shit together. We are just all going with the flow. Stop calling each other a genius. We can't be great at everything, dog. Eat apples and drink water.